Right, hello. Hopefully you can see me and hear me. What I'm going to do today is just do sort of a 30-minute stream attempting to do it using the mobile phone, just to see if this works any better, because it's a bit annoying because obviously the microphone's not as good, the camera's not as good quality and all that. Let me flick this light on, that will improve the picture a little bit. But yeah, the main issue is going to be this isn't going to look as good as when I do it using the webcam or sound as good, but I'm hoping it won't start lagging out horribly. So as soon as people get on and start commenting, I'll see if I can keep up with the chat. Obviously, I can't do links or anything because I'm on the mobile phone. But there you go. All right, Mike. Hello, Dr. Terminator Show. Hello, Henry. Hello, some CBRN. Hello, Gustavs. Now, also to warn people, I can only see like 3 messages on the screen at once. So if lots of people come on and start commenting at once, I'll definitely miss your messages. I'll be doing it for at least 30 minutes if it works. Hello, Richard. Hello, everybody else just joining. Don't forget to like the stream if you've just joined. Yeah, as said, because I'm testing it on a mobile. If it was where my webcam would be, it'd be about there. It's not because I'm obviously holding it up so I can see the comments properly. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrak. Any good German folk music? I actually quite like folk music. Hello, Charla. So for anybody interested in seeing around the room a bit with all the junk everywhere, that's what it sort of looks like. Because obviously where I've got the phone out, it's easier to actually pivot that around and show you. But yeah, I'll put my glasses on. Probably can see the screen a little bit better if I do that. But yeah, I'm mostly just doing it on mobile just because of how bad the streams have been for the last week or so. Trying to do them on the PC where the chats just seem to keep lagging. So I'm hoping if I do it on mobile, it might work better. Right. Do you mean a Polish DP66, Johans? I used to have one, but it had a fault and I gave it to Bart. But I do have the DP75, and I do want to buy a DPS68, but I did have a DP66 and it worked absolutely fine until a wire went in it. If I miss questions, people have to just keep repeating them because at the moment, as said, the issue is I can only see like 3 comments on screen at once. I don't think there's a slow mode option, so it's definitely nowhere near as good at doing chat on a live stream using the mobile as it is like that. I've got a Moto G7 Power, which is actually a pretty good phone. I like the Moto phones, like the Motorola phones, because they're not very expensive for how good they are. No, what sort of thing has he said then, this Vernon White Wolf? I think somewhere I do have a phone like tripod thing, but yeah, if in the future I need to do that, I will do that. I mean, I could just prop the phone up, couldn't I? But yeah, but that is cool, Boldentowski. You can at least know that the ranges on your Geiger work. But yeah, electrical fields can mess with electronics. No, Henry. One, because Wi-Fi will cut out in certain rooms, and some rooms aren't my rooms, are they? So it's invasion of other people's privacy. But if you want to see all the clutter in here, I'll show you. So because I can do that on here now. So those bits are a bit more organized. That's where I've got big ammo boxes and that with masks and stuff like that in. Obviously there's the shelves, the Radiax on. You can't see that AK there. It's not allowed on YouTube's policy. Or the Enfield up there, whoops. Or the Schmitz Ruben there, whoops. But yeah, that's loads of gas mask on that shelf and books, and a load of the samples there, like Torbanite and Autonite, that aren't that hot, and the Fiesta ware. Obviously, I wouldn't want to sit in a room with the actual radium dials and stuff like that, but they're there. As you can see, room's pretty messy. But this is like the least organised room in the house because it's where I store loads of surplus. But as I said, if people made a comment and I missed it, you just have to repeat it. I'm just wondering if there's anywhere I can prop the phone up that's actually fairly close by, but yeah, I'm not going to touch him. No, I don't. Is that East German or West German? The only German radiation thing I've got, as well as the German things, is this one, which is absolute crap, but there you go. The Strahlenspurgerat TYP TTL 6109A, the Bundeswehr used. It's same rotate device, but yeah. I've done a video on that, but it's not very good. It's an iron chamber, but I'd say Leopold. It depends completely on the date because, as said, the issue with FP5s, it seems to be before a certain date they'd be gossed. After that, they won't be. Yeah, White Wolf, because every time I've been streaming on the PC recently, YouTube chat seems to keep getting worse and worse the longer it goes on. Um, so that's why I'm just streaming on a mobile, just because I wanted to see if it would actually work and if the chat would stay updated properly. I mean, the interface is nowhere near as good as using the PC, but I suppose I can prop it a bit like that. It's a bit of a weird angle, but unfortunately, the Soviets only did the lowest range one I know of is the DKP-50, and that goes to 50 Rontgen, so that's not exactly low range. Most dosimeter pens, though, are like in the, like hundreds, dozens to hundreds of Rontgen range. They're not milli-Rontgens. The lowest dose pen I have, I think, goes to 50 millisieverts, like 5 Rontgen. But that's either a British or an American one, I think. But for the most part, dosimeter pens are for high doses, not low doses. I suppose having the camera at this angle, you can see the Enfield, and YouTube won't like that, will they? You'll have to remind me to do that, White Wolf, not when I'm streaming, because I can't do that on the stream, especially not on mobile. But was anybody else listening to all of the weird excuses Dominic Cummings was coming out with for why he had to go on holiday, which wasn't a holiday? Yes, the Polish MP5, the mask, is 40mm NATO. Old FP5 filters seem to be GOST threaded, even though they were meant to be NATO threaded. And it seems more modern FP5 filters are NATO threaded. The Scott M98 is very good. I've got a Scott M98 in one of the bags behind me somewhere. But yeah, that was the best I could do, White Wolf, trying to explain it, because a lot of people have said, I'm lying or I'm ignorant. FP5 filters have always been NATO, but it's actually really confusing because I don't think they've always been, that standard on sort of quality requirements. Not quality requirements, but where they've been labeling GOST filters as NATO filters and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so this stream, I'm obviously the Enfield, I'm not touching it. Are you looking at the PDF? Yeah, you're looking at a Soviet PDF children's mask. Although that's a custom hose on that one. This one I did a video and I put custom hose on it. I might have to move the camera, add my that Lee Enfield's there because YouTube won't like it. But yeah, that's the thing. I think the media's made it a bit of a witch hunt, Chris. But I think at the same time, he's obviously done wrong and he's trying to cover up that he blatantly had a holiday to, oh, I had to go because we were ill from coronavirus, but nobody could have cared for my son if we were ill in London. So I had to go and expose some other members of my family to coronavirus, and then I had to go to that castle. But I wasn't going there as a day out; it was to test if I was able to drive. No, some CBRN you shouldn't. I wouldn't joke about stuff like that. The GP4's that one, the green one. Yeah. But yeah, so at the moment the logic is people, is lockdown going to hold because D&B Militaria was where I got that, same as I got nearly all the, I think every single DIAC gun I've got, and antique. Right, I'm gonna have a look at what some of these options do. So is this one a filter one? Yeah, this is a filter one, it would seem. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's go for all these. Oh, that reminds me of All right, thanks, Mike. That actually reminds me of what was that thing called on PS2? Like the webcam thing where you could play the games on. Was it iToy or was it called something completely else? I can't remember what it's called now. But that PS2 camera thing, and there was like the George Formby cleaning windows thing on there. But yeah, I'm just going for all these. That's cool, 8mm. Make some proper grindhouse streams now. Oh, there we go. what's that on my face there where it looks... Oh, I suppose it's just a bit of dirt on the glasses that really shows up on that filter. That's weird. Um, that's actually quite a cool one. Yeah, I think it was iToy Mike, but yeah. Yeah, that's actually quite an interesting one, this one. I quite like that. Um, yeah, how it's done. Yeah, let's keep this one on for a while. It's a weird looking thing, isn't it? But that actually looks quite cool. It's probably because it makes me look uncanny valley on a sort of artistic type way. I don't know. Yeah, the posters definitely look cool like that, don't they? Oh, especially because the GP5 on the wall now looks like the GP5 on the poster. You can't tell that one's not a photograph or whatever. That's quite cool. Um, but yeah. I know. There's that 80s rich take of me. I won't sing it because I'll butcher it and it'll make a copyright claim. Um, that's cool, Mr. Jackpot. The FP203 will definitely fit that. For my YouTube videos, I use the Canon Algira G50, whatever it's called. I've done a video on it. It's a GP7, but close enough, yeah. Yeah, that I do like how that looks. That is quite cool, actually. No, I can't war videos because of YouTube's policy. I'll put it back onto normal filter mode now. But yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. But, if you want to see it, just watch the normal videos of it. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it, how it looks completely different seeing it under normal camera. Yeah, I mean, I think it was called Sketch Adam, but I meant it was just quite an interesting, effect it could do in real time. That's all I'm saying. Um, but yeah, so what was I going to say? Um, that sounds really cool. Sadly, I can't search it because I'm on the phone, but so it goes to 200 millirontgen then. That'd actually be quite useful. At some point, communist dude, yes, but not at the moment. Yeah, that's the thing I was saying, Connor, that when they sell for like the 20 to 30,000 pound price range, I could easily actually save up for that. And it's a much better price than buying a flat, isn't it? If you've not seen 7FC, because all the streams I've been doing for the last week on the PC, the longer you're streaming, the more they stop working. And apparently it's been a bit of a problem on YouTube, so I was hoping if I stream from a mobile, the stream might actually work properly, and it seems to be so far. But this is obviously isn't the most convenient thing to do, because I don't have a, stand for the phone, so I'm just literally holding it. Yeah, I get you, Connor. It's just, yeah, for me, I was actually legit thinking about it just because, how stupidly expensive house prices are in the UK. Um, an ROC bunker is way better value for money, and it's a bunker. That's really cool, isn't it? But as I said, I won't be on this stream for ages. This is more of a test tonight to see if it would work, and so far it does seem to be working all right. Um, the issue is I don't actually know how much battery this is going to use. Obviously, I've got on Wi-Fi, so that's not a problem with data. I've sort of covered it before, Luke reviews, but the issue is the law doesn't make too much sense to me. Like, I just have to look them up on a list and see, because it's what legislators have done, not anything sensible. I'm sure a fabric NBC suit from Belgium would be absolutely fine. Um, Buy it from whoever has one for sale. Basically, people own the land where the bunkers are on from back when the government used to own them and then got rid of all of them. Nice thing, Connor, is surviving the apocalypse was saying how what was it? He was saying how quiet and sort of cozy it is in a bunker. If you have a like electric heater on with just that humming away, that's all you hear, and a bit of wind now and again. Which abandoned bunker is this, Gabriel Booth? Because there's probably a lot of abandoned bunkers. No, we don't really have uranium mines, I'm afraid, in the UK. The closest you'll get to that is places in Cornwall, I imagine. I think he says Connor now and again he sleeps in it. Like, obviously he has a house, but the point is that if you've got the bunker, you can go to sleep in it, obviously, or live in it if you want to. Alright, some very strange comments at the moment, just to warn people if they make really weird comments, they're just going to get blocked. Not that I know of, Joe Hands, but there might be. I've done a little bit of urban exploring, but there's just sadly not much near me that's not been bulldozed or, rebuilt over. Because obviously the problem with the UK is a lot of this stuff doesn't stick around too long because it's, the land is worth a lot of money. So people don't want to have it empty for ages. It's because it's on a mobile, Aldi. Ooh, mobile. It's just literally because the stream's not working properly on YouTube's thing at the moment. Um, I've got the GMC 500, and that's pretty good. But the only thing of the 300, it was it has a pretty low range. It depends what you need it for, obviously, but I think it's going to be a depression, not a recession, that's coming now. Well, we're already in it, aren't we? But yeah, a lot of us won't have jobs to go back to when we're even allowed to go back to work. No, I've never used an SGE 400 free. They might be alright, but I know there was like some sort of controversy with them, where they were like paying people to advertise them or something. No, shurikens for some reason Audi are illegal in the UK. I don't know why. But they're part of like the weird lot of ninja stuff. Yeah, have you seen the videos from those, Henry? They're crazy. If you can find SGEs for cheap enough, they're probably alright. It's just I know for one point they were, being sold for like $300+. And you know, no, I certainly wouldn't give you financial advice, Daniel. I'd ask somebody who's actually qualified to do that. You're looking at, probably, the Soviet GP7 up there if you're looking at that mask. I was sent it for free, but I just paid a bit of postage stug to one of the people that supports me on Patreon. It was either a Patreon or a super chat he donated originally. Might have been super chat actually. But he was able to find me one in the States to send over. No, because I can't really get it down, especially not when I'm on mobile, because I have to hold the phone. So I can't give you opinion on masks I don't have. So the LBM and things like that, I can't really say if they're good or not. M40s, Gabriel. So the US M40 mask. Can't remember if it's actually modelled correctly. It might be in Black Mesa, but in the original Half-Life. Just streaming from the phone, seeing if it still works all right. Because streaming from the PC at the moment doesn't seem to work properly because of like some weird server integration thing with YouTube. Yeah, Furnez is very good for 35 euros. Right, I warn people, so I'm getting rid of somebody else just hit one of the people anyway. But yeah. Although saying that, I can't even click the comments properly because it's a live stream, so never mind. Oh, I need to do live chat as well. Yeah, I won't be streaming very long at the moment just because I said it was more just to test the mobile phone streaming thing worked. Um but the issue is obviously with mobile is that you can only see a couple of messages on the stream at once. Well, pretty much everybody carried gas mask, Gabriel, because you wouldn't want to not have a gas mask if you got gassed, would you? That was why soldiers are issued with gas masks. Yeah, thank you, Ghost Jesus. Don't forget to like the stream, but I'm not on very long. I'm just mostly testing this mobile feature. It works a bit better than it used to work because you can now actually rotate the camera, which is helpful. Because I think before it was always stuck in vertical mode. Oh, thank you, whoever did a super chat. I can't actually see your message. Oh, there we go. Michael Rice, thank you very much. Yeah, it showed me weirdly that somebody had done a super chat before the actual message showed up, but yeah, at the moment, Ghost Jesus, streaming's really annoying because on the PC the streams keep lagging out. It's like seems to be some sort of almost like memory leak on the YouTube streaming window, like when it's in the browser. All right, Peach, how was your day at work? For people asking all like the weird political questions, I've not really got any opinion on them or want to share an opinion on them. And I said before, don't spam weird questions over and over. Because my tolerance for them now has just got pretty low. Yeah, I'll definitely do a 100k sub special White Wolf. What I'll do, I don't know at the moment, but the UK has armed police like special response teams, if that's what you mean, Gabriel. Obviously there's military special forces, but there's also obviously like armed police, counter-terrorism type stuff. So I assume the answer is yes to what you're asking, but depends what you mean by a tactical team. Right, cheers, White Wolf. Yeah. I said it's just a bit annoying at the moment, just because the YouTube streaming interface is just completely broken on the PCs at the moment. Oh yeah, don't forget Ghost Jesus. I'm apparently a Satanist according to that weird Christian slammer, but I've not seen him on for ages. Shaun the Dead's a great film. I prefer Hot Fuzz. You are, do you mean Peach? Which one, if you're thinking of getting a new one? Yeah, I'll be on for about 3 more minutes and then I'll go off. But at the moment, it's a bit annoying because obviously streaming's a lot easier on the actual PC. But there's definitely an issue at the moment with YouTube live streams. It's, if anybody's wondering, it's the reason why. Like basically I've not had any streams I've really kept on for the last week because they keep just glitching out. Oh, now the chat's not refreshing. Oh, there are masks. They're just there. But yeah, I'm just streaming on the phone at the moment, tactical, just because the live streams on YouTube seem to be really broken at the moment, as in the web page that like you manage the stream on. It seems like there's a memory leak or something. So the longer you're on that web page, the more and more the stream starts lagging. And I don't get out watching regular YouTube videos. So I don't know what it is with streaming, but some people are saying it was an issue on lots of other people's streams as well. So I think the chat stopped moving again. Yeah, it has. Right, so apologies, but right, if anybody has a question, re-ask it, because what ended up happening there is the chat just stopped refreshing on its own, so I had to manually scroll down. My tablet would be a lower resolution camera and everything, Bolding Towski. It's a good idea, but I don't have any modern tablets just because I'm not using my phone for everything. Um, there's no point using OBS Ghost Jesus not for streaming regularly through YouTube, because the issue with OBS is you're still having to go onto the YouTube page for the stream, like OBS is like the encoder or whatever you want to call it, but you still have to to manage comments and view the stream be on that same page, and that's the page where the issue comes about. OBS is all right for games, but there's no point really using it for regular YouTube like webcam streams, because otherwise you're just adding more delay to the stream. No idea, Warman. Something interesting when something interesting turns up. Yeah, if nobody's asking any more questions, I'll end the stream now. I don't know if people are, and just the comments aren't coming up, but the screen's gone blank now. Oh. Um, I don't know what you mean by that, Iron Drac. Oh, now all the comments are loading in too quickly and I can't read them again. Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, recently they're really broken, as in just trying to stream is broken. That's what annoys me. Because like I say, I'm trying to stream from the webcam, You know, it's much better microphone, much better webcam setup, but recently it's just not working properly with YouTube. You know, set up in the exact same way it used to be set up, so who knows why, but anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. So what we have learned is that streaming from the mobile seems to work well, even though you can't really read the chat very well. So it is an option if I do need to stream from the mobile. I mean, obviously I prefer streaming from the webcam, but it's at least confirmed it has worked for 30 minutes without conking out. So there's that. I probably definitely won't stream tomorrow, because as I said, I want to have a bit more time off not streaming and that at the moment. But yeah, anyway, so see you all. Hope everybody's well. And yeah, I can't really tell you when I'll next be on streaming because I don't know myself. But I'll see you whenever. Videos Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday as usual. Well, what used to be usual for the people who followed my channel from a while ago. But yeah, see you all then. Goodbye. I assume I end the stream by doing this.